Hello, in the last video I showed you how to make this. I've changed around my view a little bit, so hopefully this will work a little bit better. And I'm gonna show you how I would do the layout for the orthographic views based on this isometric sketch. The first thing that needs to be stressed is that this isometric view gets inserted in the top right corner of your page, okay? And you want to insert it in a very specific way. You want the vertical lines in your drawing here on the isometric to match the vertical lines on the page. So you don't want to come in at a little bit of an angle in any direction. You want your top view on the top, and you want the vertical lines to be going parallel or matching the vertical lines on your orthographic sheet. If you don't do that, then the placement of the other views is really strange. For instance, this view here is, excuse me, someone's calling me on my phone that I'm trying to use to record this. This gets rotated in this direction, your front view is down here, and your right side view is right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and really quickly lay out this shape in the various spots. Now, if you recall, this was 8 tall, so we'll start at the bottom corner. We'll just count up 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So now we know the overall height dimension, which is this dimension. And if we come over 2, that'll outline this little portion. And then our overall width, I think we said, was 9. So if we start here and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, we make a point, come up, finish it off. And right here we've got an edge. It's 2 in. So we make it 2, but it only goes 7 up. So there's there, and that's the other part of that. So these dots, basically, I'm just going to connect the dots and make the correct front view for this shape. My ruler decided to hide from me, but here we go. Make all my vertical lines first, and in this, when you do this, you only have to spin your page one time, because you're only going to do vertical and horizontal lines. So there we go, and you'll notice that as I make my construction lines, I don't really care about stopping on the points because they're not real lines yet. The real lines come when you put down the object lines with pen, and you'll notice that I'm using this class terminology. So there is my front view. I'm going to go ahead and ink it right now, and then after inking it, I'll project the other lines and set up my top view and my right side view. So there's the inking happening. Spin your page. I feel like I have the most control over my pen and my straight edge when I'm working vertically, and you might find the same thing or you might not. But there's my front view. So I see this side of the triangle, I see that rectangle, and I see this L shape going up and around the triangle platform. There you have it. Okay, to project your other views, top view, you're going to take all your vertical lines and just go straight up, okay? And this is just to simply lay out where the top view is going to go. You need to do this. You don't want to just draw it anywhere up here. You want it to be in line with your other view. Similarly, I'm going to do my right side view by bringing over all my horizontal lines, and that's going to set up all my height barriers for my right side view. So I've got 3 of those. Make sure it's nice and horizontal, and lay it out. So now I know that my right side view is going to be like right here, and my top view is going to be like right there. So what do we see when we look at the top? Well, we see definitely this L shape, and I'll make it a little bit darker than the last one. And if we were looking straight down from the top, we would also see the top of this triangle shape. So the only things that are going to be in my top view are an L and a triangle. I won't see any of these other sides. So how about we come up to the top here and we just make a line that's going to be the back edge of our view here. So I'm just going to come up here and make a nice horizontal line. That's the back edge of the view, and then the L shape is about right there, and we come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. And that's the front edge. And then to make the top of the triangle, sorry, I should move, thought I was on camera the whole time. We're going to connect this point with this point. All right, game over on that. Okay, so there's my top view, and I can ink that in real quick so you can just kind of see it pop off the page. Now we don't want to do that. We do want to do this up to here, and we do want to do that. So one of the tricks with this particular shape is trying to identify where your construction lines stop and where your object lines should go. Okay. Oftentimes people they don't realize that their construction line really should have stopped someplace, and so like they might ink in that little portion of the line or that little portion. But right now we've got a top view. If your construction lines are a little dark, you can go back and erase them, but I typically don't do that. I like the extra construction line look. So I've got a top view and a front view. Now for the right side view. With the right side view, I'm going to see this side, part of this side of the triangular platform. I'm going to see a rectangle over here and a little rectangle up top. No big deal. So I'm going to make this edge first by just drawing an arbitrary line to kind of set up my view here. And I come over 2 and make another vertical line. And then I come over 4 more and make another vertical line. Believe it or not, that is the top view. So inking this one correctly, we're not going to ink this teeny little line segment, but we are going to ink pretty much everything else. And hopefully that'll help you kind of, we do want to ink that teeny little line segment. So confusing. All right. Oh, did I just blow it? No, I didn't just blow it. Okay. All right, there you have it. There's the right side view. So learning how to do this stuff by hand is important, and it's really good practice to kind of learn how to separate your different views. I'm going to stop this and publish it to YouTube and share it with you. Okay, have a great day and a great weekend. I hope this helps you kind of understand. We tried to do this in class yesterday, but with the setup, it just really wasn't working. So my tutorial videos on YouTube might become more of a regular part of our class for a little while.